Before the dust. Today, we delve into the epic rise and precipitous fall of an American retail titan. Once a symbol of aspiration and innovation, Sears Roebuck and Company defined how generations shopped. Its story is a cautionary tale of change and resilience. In 1886, Richard Sears, a railroad station agent, began selling watches via mail. His revolutionary idea brought goods directly to customers, bypassing traditional stores. This simple transaction laid the groundwork for a retail empire that would soon span the nation. The Sears catalog, often called the Wish Book, became a lifeline for rural families. From tools and clothing to houses and cars, it offered an unparalleled selection. It connected isolated communities to an industrializing nation, fulfilling countless dreams and necessities. Sears rapidly expanded its product lines beyond watches, embracing everything from farm equipment to ready-to-assemble homes. Its logistical prowess allowed it to reach millions, solidifying its position as America's dominant retailer through sheer volume and variety. As America urbanized and automobiles became common, Sears transitioned from purely mail order to physical department stores. These grand retail palaces anchored downtowns and later suburban malls, offering direct shopping experiences and instant gratification to consumers. In the post-World War II boom, Sears thrived, becoming deeply embedded in the fabric of American life. It offered everything for the burgeoning middle class, from washing machines to power tools, becoming a symbol of prosperity and the American dream itself. By 1973, Sears cemented its corporate might with the completion of the Sears Tower in Chicago. This architectural marvel, the tallest building in the world for decades, stood as a physical testament to the company's unparalleled scale and influence. At its peak, Sears was the largest retailer in the world, a truly dominant force. Its brands like Craftsman Tools and Kenmore Appliances were household names, synonymous with quality and reliability. Sears was undeniably America's retail king. But as the 1970s gave way to the 1980s, the retail landscape began to shift dramatically. Economic instability, rising inflation, and changing consumer preferences started to chip away at Sears' seemingly impenetrable dominance in the marketplace. A new breed of discount retailers, led by Walmart, began to emerge. With aggressive pricing, efficient supply chains, and a focus on everyday low prices, they posed a formidable challenge to Sears' traditional department store model and its market share. Other competitors like Kmart and Target also gained traction, further fragmenting the retail market. Sears, once the sole giant, now faced intense pressure from multiple directions, struggling to adapt its vast, established infrastructure to new demands. In an attempt to diversify and boost profits, Sears ventured into financial services, acquiring Dean Witter Reynolds and Coldwell Banker. While initially promising, these acquisitions ultimately diverted focus and resources from its core retail operations. This strategic pivot meant Sears lost sight of its retail strengths. Investments in its stores, product innovation, and customer experience began to wane. The once unbeatable retail giant was becoming a conglomerate without a clear identity or purpose. The iconic Sears catalog, once a symbol of its innovative spirit, became obsolete with the rise of the Internet. Changing consumer habits and the immediacy of online shopping rendered the Wish Book a relic of a bygone era, ending a century of tradition. As the Internet transformed retail, Sears was slow to adapt. While Amazon and other online giants were building sophisticated e-commerce platforms, Sears clung to its brick-and-mortar model, underestimating the profound shift in consumer behavior. Sears' once storied brands, like Craftsman and Kenmore, began to lose their luster. A perceived decline in product quality and a failure to innovate meant these brands no longer held the same cachet, further eroding customer loyalty and market value. In the early 2000s, hedge fund manager Eddie Lampert began acquiring significant stakes in Sears. His strategy focused on financial engineering and cost-cutting, rather than retail innovation. This marked a new, controversial chapter for the struggling company. In 2005, Lampert orchestrated the merger of Sears and Kmart, creating Sears Holdings. The vision was to leverage synergies and create a retail powerhouse. However, the combined entity struggled to find its footing, burdened by debt and overlapping problems. Under Lampert's leadership, valuable assets like Land's End and the Craftsman brand were sold off to generate cash. While providing short-term relief, these sales stripped Sears of its most recognizable and profitable elements, further weakening its core business. As losses mounted, Sears began a relentless wave of store closures. Malls across America saw their anchor tenant disappear, leaving gaping holes in communities and retail landscapes. Each closure was another visible sign of the company's decline. Years of underinvestment, poor management, and a failure to innovate led to crippling debt. Sears Holdings struggled to secure new financing and meet its obligations, pushing the once mighty retailer closer and closer to the brink of collapse. On October 15, 2018, Sears Holdings filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection. It was a somber day, marking the official end of an era for a company that had once embodied American retail. The news sent shockwaves through the industry. The bankruptcy led to further liquidations and the closure of almost all remaining stores. The sight of once bustling Sears locations reduced to empty shelves became a poignant reminder of the fragility of even the most powerful corporations in a changing world. Today, only a handful of Sears stores remain, a faint echo of its former glory. The story of Sears is a powerful lesson in adaptation, a testament to how even giants can fall if they fail to evolve with the relentless pace of progress and competition. The rise and fall of Sears is more than just a business story, it is a chapter in American history, etched into the landscape of our memories and our malls. A reminder that even the strongest foundations can crumble, before the dust settles.